I would not wish this on any person, to have to go through what I've gone through, that left you in a physical and mental state that I was in. But I will say that I would not be the man that I am today if it hadn't happened, and if it hadn't been for the law firm of Veron, Bias, Palermo, and Wilson. What happened was, one day I had this kind of an electrical shock go down my right arm. After running a few tests, the doctor said that you need surgery on your cervical spine. And what happened was there was a plate that they put in that had 3 screws in it. And what paralyzed me was one of the screws went through the plate, didn't actually go in my spinal cord, but it scooted it over and damaged the nerves. I called Rock and told him what happened. And one of his contacts in the medical profession was Dr. Rob Parrish, a neurosurgeon at Methodist Hospital in Houston. He said, "Jerry, you know, what I would have to do is we'd operate again. I'd take a bone graft out of your hip, and instead of just the 2 vertebrae that has been worked on, we'll actually have to go from C2 to C9. It took 5 years of physical therapy, 3 times a week, 2 hours each time, to get me to the point that I am now. One of the first things that Veron, Bias, Palermo, and Wilson did that impressed me so much was Rock sent the plate and the screws to MIT. He got the head of the engineering department to actually examine these things. When they wrote their report, they showed that it absolutely would go through that plate. So at that point, I thought, this is a whole new level. You know, it never dawned on me that you would find an attorney that was that precise and that meticulous, that he would start there. But I realized after a short period of time, after this got started, that it would be impossible for a lay person to handle a situation like this, or even, you know, much smaller, because there are so many details that you would have to have the background of a lawyer in order to get a positive result. My attitude about the entire industry took a dramatic change after meeting the law firm of Veron, Bias, Palermo, and Wilson.